The 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale by Zender Italia. Meet the ultimate Fiat 500 Abarth, the new Corsa Stradale concept from Zender Italia. This bad-ass racing hatchback wears a milky metallic shade of white over a custom carbon fiber body kit. Even better, creator Zender Italia promises turbo power and road stance so far unseen from the world's favorite pocket rocket, even on the latest Abarth 595. The 500 Corsa Stradale is gorgeous, with a huge track stretch and fender flares so wide that it almost looks like it has square dimensions all around. To go with that revamp outside is a butter-toffee leather cockpit and 240 horsepower from its 1.4-liter turbocharged Stinger up front. This upgrade is a concept built by styling and aftermarket equipment manufacturer, Zender Italia. This division of the company is enjoying a rebirth, even as the Zender Germany offshoot fell on hard times in 2008. All signs from the Italian side of the company point to its intention to produce these designs for sale to buyers, if there is enough interest. Would the Zender Italia upgrade let the 500 Corsa Stradale trample the still-speedy Mini Cooper GP? Even better, how might its extra 80 horsepower improve the sprint pace of the nimble US market 500 Abarth? Click past the jump for the full details on the 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale by Zender Italia. Exterior. The 500 Corsa Stradale is only a concept from aftermarket equipment specialist, Zender Italia, but that gorgeous rear spoiler and wide body kit is interesting and might be a tasty upgrade for the aftermarket. The purposeful and wide chrome slash also looks great as a Fiat badge housing, and Porsche 911-style LED blinkers are a treat in the lower air dam. The front bumper graphic also has a functional splitter and some floating surfaces for the outside airfoils, echoing the BMW i8 as well as numerous race cars. The floating front fender panel is mirrored behind the giant racing wheels, with some very tasteful sill extensions making the 500 Corsa Stradale seem planted and super expensive. Some striking details set this 500 Corsa Stradale apart from the 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Cinquone Stradale by Romeo Ferraris II, which also explored the idea of a track-focused 500. The 500 Corsa Stradale is generally far more attractive in its milky matte white finish, with a new nose design and blocky air vents that are more current than the previous aftermarket effort. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale by Zender Italia. Exterior upgrades. Full body upgrade with carbon composite elements, full front fairing, ground effects, rear brake ducts and freestanding rear spoiler. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale by Zender Italia. Exterior detail. Image comparison, 500 Corsa Stradale concept versus 1966 500 Abarth 695 SS versus 2014 Fiat 500 Abarth. Interior. The interior is the welcome recipient of a huge glamour makeover, with bright auburn leathers for the custom sports seats, matching black leather for all the trims, and stainless steel accents for the pedals and sills. The end result looks much better than it sounds, with the larger seats and lower mounting height the most critical performance upgrade. This allows the driver to hang on tight in wild bends, when the little Abarth's 63-47 front-to-rear weight distribution makes itself known with lurid roll angles before the eventual squeal out. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale by Zender Italia. Interior upgrades. Zender Italia, stainless steel pedal covers Zender Italia, stainless steel illuminated door sill strip Zender Italia, stainless sport seats custom made Zender Italia, stainless leather black orange with decorative sewing design Zender Italia, stainless dashboard and door panels in black leather with decorative sewing design drivetrain, suspension and brakes. In terms of road presence, is it right up there with a WTCC car? The wide rear brings a fender-mounted brake cooling duct and a huge pair of tires out back. The standard Zender Italia upgrade brings a 1.4-liter turbo T-jet producing 240 horsepower and a sprint to 60 miles per hour in just under 6.5 seconds. Topping out at a 144 miles per hour max, this upgrade is 15 miles per hour faster at the top end than the standard 2014 Fiat 500 and 500C Abarth twins. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale concept by Zender Italia, performance details. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale concept by Zender Italia, engine upgrade details. 1.4-liter turbo T-Jet 1.368 cc 240 bhp 176 kilowatts at 5,200 revolutions per minute. Fuel requirement 98-octane bigger turbocharger RS Evo modified pistons modified camshaft stainless steel sport exhaust system 70 mm diameter bigger E-Jet with bigger fuel pressure regulator engine management system. 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale concept by Zender Italia, suspension and wheel details. Threaded ride high adjustable suspension with separate regulation of rebound and compression for targeted damping adjustment. Wheel rims, one-piece aluminum wheel R-casting S-caliber 7, 5J X18H2 tires, Pirelli P0 black 215 35ths ZR18 pricing and availability. The 2013 Fiat 500 Abarth Corsa Stradale concept by Zender Italia is just a design study at the moment, and is not available for sale as parts or as a full upgrade. However, the firm generally has good expertise making upgrades parts, and enough positive reaction could surely help push the project forward. Available at any American Fiat studio, the 2014 Fiat 500C Abarth is still quite fresh on the US market, with pricing that just reaches $26,000 on the power-operated RAG Top 500C Abarth. Competition: Mini Cooper Works GP. The Cooper Works GP is a track-ready special that costs almost $40,000 and lacks back seats. It is still not very quick, objectively, and fails to crack 6 seconds in the 60 mph sprint. This is not good considering its flinty ride and speed bump scraping body kit. 2014 Fiat 500C Abarth. The 500 Abarth is now offered stateside as a 500C Abarth as well, and drops the sprint time from about 10.5 seconds down to just 6.9 for these 5-speed manual performance cars. The 500C is still immensely entertaining, with chuckable handling, a responsive rear end with the parking brake in play, and a grunty engine and exhaust note under power. Conclusion: the 500 Corsa Stradale is simply a styling exercise by Zender Italia, but even so, it shows great promise. Hopefully this little stinger will be able to inspire a new line of 500 Abarth upgrades from Zender. The 500 Corsa Stradale concept is quite an attractive statement of intent for this custom racing house. The 500CS almost looks like a modern Group B car that is tailored to tight tracks and autocross circuits. Any track with tight corners will be a dream of power slides and handbrake turns. Love it. Body kit is very convincing and the paint finish is incredible, delicate but shimmery. Love the new nose and thicker emblem bar. LED blade indicators look as good here as they do on a 911 Turbo S. Leave it. Hopefully Zender Italia will create production versions of these custom parts for the US Fiat 500 Abarth. Something much more special than previous modified 500 Abarth hatchbacks.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.